So what we're watching, super, super, super good base, honestly, to start off from, since he's so young. And the reason why I say that is one of the hardest things for a lot of players to get, and one of the biggest commonalities amongst the best skaters is this nice wide base at the knees. This can create massive amounts of lateral movement and help a ton down the line with his skating ability. And he has that right off the get go. So that is a huge advantage. So he's starting from a really good point. The only downside of that, as you can see, or as we're going to see, is he kind of railroads. And so what that means is his feet are really never recovering underneath his body. They're just really, really wide. And what happens is because he's doing that, he's just losing some power in his ability to create drive using the opposite leg, and he's losing length of his stride. So what we really want to see, let me get going here a little bit, is this foot and each foot when they recover should be pretty much, is his shoulders, kind of right near the center of his shoulders. So we want this foot to recover kind of to here. If it goes to the opposite side, so if the left foot goes to the right side, it's going to throw his weight a little bit out of balance. And sometimes I've seen that cause the shoulders to shift and to compensate for it. And so you just want to, when he recovers his feet, try to recover to the center line of his body. That's his biggest focus there, because he's not doing that with either leg, as you can see, like right there. Like that's his right foot recovering. It should be here, probably right around there somewhere. So just focus on recovering that foot. That's number one. Number two, you can watch as he's skating away. Notice his head bobbing back and forth. Think, 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 think. It's happened sometimes with younger skaters and older skaters, and he just wants to really try to keep that head nice and stable and not moving side to side. It should not wobble like that. I mean, the whole planet is moving as he's skating, which certainly isn't helping his balance and definitely losing speed as he's going. And last but not least that I want to touch on, there's a bunch of other stuff, but we just want to keep it simple right now and not throw everything at you. The arms, as we're skating, they're very straight and they're not being used to generate power. So what he really wants to focus on is, right here's a good example. This arm, instead of looking like that, should be at 90 degrees, just like if you were running. And this arm should be at 90 degrees as if you were running. So it's bent at 90 degrees at the elbow joint, just like you're running, but it's moving not directly forwards and backwards this way, and not directly side to side this way. And both of those are compared to his plane of motion, which is that way. They want to be moving at about a 45-degree angle so that they compensate for the forward momentum and the lateral drive. Okay, so the intersection of that forward momentum and lateral drive is that 45-degree angle that we're looking for. We're looking to go that way, but we got to push off that way. So our arms are going to move this way to help compensate for that. Other than that, really good starting point. Let me know if any of that doesn't make sense. Happy to do another video and follow up on that. But hopefully it helps. Sorry it took so long, but got it over to you anyway. Talk to you soon.